welcome to Movement for Flexibility and Balance. So before we get started, if you're just tuning in, please make sure that you just have a chair available for certain things we're going to do later on, including our final meditation, which I like to have everybody just comfortably seated. So even if you don't need to hold on to the chair during the class, it's great for later on, because I like to leave you guys, when you leave me later today, we're gonna feel motivated, calm, and collected. So all that being said, let's just begin today in a standing position. Those of you who need to be sitting in the entire class, that's also perfectly fine. So you're just gonna sit with both feet flat on the ground in a seated mountain pose, or we're standing up with both feet down nice and tall. So let's, just to get as tall as we can, let's start with some shoulder rotation. So inhaling up, exhale down and back, inhale up, exhale, good, 2 more times. Last time like that, good. Now just bring your arms down at your sides. Even having the fingers pressing together, pull the shoulders down away from you and feel your spine kind of just lengthen here. Get really grounded. Pull your belly button into the spine so you can feel some warmth there. You just want to activate your lower abdominal muscles. So we stay strong in our backs when we have strong core muscles. So throughout our workout this morning, we're going to try to remember, and I will remind you, to pull your belly button in, right? So our beaches here in Long Beach are opening this weekend, so it's officially bikini season. So we're going to pull our bellies in just like we are on the beach right now, okay? So all that silliness being said, let's begin. Let's open our feet wide here for a moment. And right now, I don't really want you to do anything except I'll go sideways sometimes so you can see my knees. So notice this would be my knees in a locked position. I always want your knees to be kind of soft. Always want your belly to be pulled in. You're standing nice and tall. So actually today, I want you to feel the difference. So here we are with our feet wide. I actually bend your knees a little bit more right here. Now, everybody, pelvic tilt forward. So push your belly button forward towards me. Notice what happens. You should kind of feel a nice lengthening here in the lower back. And then inhale, pulling the shoulders back. There's a slight arch in the back. So exhale, pelvic tilt forward. Enjoy that openness, that spaciousness in the lower back. Inhale, return. Good. Exhale, forward. Inhale to return. 2 more times like this. Exhale. Inhale, and 1 more time, just like that. Good. Come back. Hands onto the thighs. Come forward with the shoulders back into a nice, beautiful, flat back position. So the belly's still pulled in here. We're going to do a standing cat-cow. If you're sitting in the chair, you're going to do the exact same thing. Hands on the thighs. Exhale, round the back, tuck in the chin to chest, belly button to spine. Inhale, shoulders back, look forward, little arch in the back into your cow pose. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. 1 more time, everyone, just like that. Good. Now, come back to a flat back. I'm going to come forward. Take your right shoulder across towards the left side, and then rotate the left shoulder back a little. So you're feeling it like a kind of a stretch here into the right side. Take 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhalation brings us back to center. Slowly over to the other side. Left shoulder kind of comes across towards the right. We look over the right shoulder. Taking 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, returning to center. Knees are bent, belly pulled in. Let the arms hang down. We're going to zombie. So our zombie is the fingers are soft, the knees nice and soft. We're just sort of taking a gentle sway side to side with our bellies pulled in, protecting our backs, and then inching our way up, inch by inch, carefully rolling our spine up, one vertebrae at a time. Great job, good, beautiful. So setting our feet up a little bit wider, if possible, toes out. Sitting in the chair, same exact thing, you're here, okay? And you're gonna do the movements that we are doing standing in your chair. So here we are. So we came up through zombie and our fingers are still here. So I still want your fingers to be relaxed, and we're gonna inhale to one side, exhale to the other. So when we go to the left side, watch what happens to my right knee. Press into the right heel, reach to the left side, left knee bends, pulling back, inhale, switch. So the reason I want you to really concentrate on pressing through the heels is because that also gets the gluteal muscles involved. So those of you who are tuning in with us, maybe for the first or second time, we're doing like deliberate movements so that our muscles are doing the work, not so much momentum. So most of the movements are going to be pretty slow. Good, now we're going to rainbow up and over. So now watch what happens to my right arm. It comes behind the right leg, left arm extends up. I'm getting a stretch here and a little crunch. Inhale up. And if you're sitting in the chair, you should be able to feel this as well. Inhale up. Good, pressing through the heels into the switch. Inhale up. Exhale. Good, inhale, whoops, yes, exhale. Good, let's do one more time on each side. So that's why sometimes you need something to hold on to. Come back across the chest. So where we were, you can stay like this, everybody, or we could take this a little more deeply. So when I rotate over to my left side, watch what happens to my right toe. I'm gonna come down into a lunge, maybe a twist, and then press into the left heel to bring me back to center as my toes rotate over to the other side, coming down. This might be too much for some. If you have a knee issue or even a balance issue, you might want to hold on to a chair. You could also have a chair on either side of you or something to hold on to. Like I have a piece of furniture here and a chair there. Twist, inhale up, exhale. Let's do one more on each side. Notice when you really press in to this left heel right here to come up, you should really feel that in the gluteal muscle. Coming to the other side last time, come up. Good, and then we're just gonna bend the knees a little. Let's take a little moment to make great big body circles. The left knee bends and then straightens, right knee bends. So it's kind of like a little, I don't know, tornado. One more time. Good, just hold it here and then take it around the other side. This warms up into the shoulder areas as well, so you should be feeling that around the shoulders. Belly, of course, is pulled in. Our breath is flowing. 2 more times in this direction. 1 more time. Good. So feel how that warms up a little bit into your shoulders. You should feel it a bit. Excuse me. So continuing here, I want you guys to have your hands here, like stick them up, you're in big trouble. So keeping the hands here, extend your right arm up all the way to the sky as the left elbow pulls down and slightly back. So it's a tiny bit of a rotation. If I go sideways, you might be able to see me better with that arm. See how it goes like a little back and my right arm's extending up. Now the right arm grabs onto this imaginary resistance band to pull that down so I can feel it in my shoulder. Bring the right shoulder back as the left arm extends high. Pull down on the resistance band, exhaling. A little twist, reach up, beautiful. If the twist is too much, that little bit of, even though it's not a big rotation, for some, if you have back issues, it might be a big rotation for you. So then you don't have to rotate, you're gonna go straight up. pull down. But you still want to work that shoulder, pulling down. Inhale up. Exhale, pull down. Excuse me, one more on each side. So 2 more all together. Inhale. Exhale, pull down. Last time. Good. Beautiful. So both arms, we're going to continue into opening up these shoulders a little bit more today. Feet wide. Inhale, open. So the arms can go back a little. And again, if you have shoulder issues, that might be huge for you. You might not be able to go here. You might be right here at shoulder level as opposed to reaching back. So honoring our bodies this morning. We inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, fingertips come together around the back. Inhale, open the arms, looking up or gazing straight ahead. Exhale, chin to chest, belly pulled in. And again, we inhale, open. Exhale, hugging like a great big beach ball over the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, let's do 4 more. I was going to say, can we do 4 more? But I know we can. You got this. 3. Good. 2 more times, everybody. And last time like that. Good. Let the arms come down because now the shoulders are feeling that. Good. And we're going to rotate up and back. Now watch, we're going to start making a slightly bigger move. So bring the elbow up and back. Up and back. So it kind of points back. Rotating the shoulder. And then maybe even bigger backstroke. Good. Inhale up. Exhale back. Same thing though. If you have that shoulder issue, you're just going straight out to the side and down like so. Okay? If you can go bigger, go for it. Reach back and back. So just 4 and 3. 2 more. 2. 1 more. Good. Relax. Okay. Checking on our alignment now. If you're standing with me, toes are out. We're going to bend both knees right here. Slight pelvic tilt forward so that you feel that opening in the spine, right? So I don't want you to be here. I'd like you to try to be here. See that on my torso is pretty upright, okay? If at any time your legs get tired or this is bothering your knees, then you can just make it into a more of a slight knee bend. I just don't want you to lock your knees straight. So you could be right here if you ever need a break, or you could be down here hanging out with me. Okay, remember we're trying to get strong in those legs. We're all logging lots of miles on our sneakers. So here we go. We're gonna keep your left hand on your left thigh to support your balance, or hold on to a chair if you need to. Bring it close so you don't have to lean over. Right arm reaches up and over. Feel the stretch in the right side and the crunch in the left. You have that imaginary resistance band. We're pulling back, switching weight. So now the weight's going to switch to the right. Right elbow towards the right hip. Now take the right arm across, bend the left knee. Resistance band is there. Feel the difference. It's in the center of the back now. Pull back. And now down towards the ankle. If the ankle's a million miles away, you're coming towards the knee. Or otherwise you can come down, pressing into the left heel to come back up. So let's do it again. Overhead. Grab your resistance band. If you have the weights in the hands, you're going to be feeling this already. Inhale across. Exhale, hand to the hip. Elbow to the hip. And then towards the foot. Inhale. Exhale. Good. All the way up and over. Reach. Feel the stretch. Pull the resistance band. Switching legs. Cross the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Elbow down. Towards your ankle or knee. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more sets on this side. So we're inhaling up and over. Pull your resistance band. Cross the chest. Inhale. Exhale. And then towards the ankle or the knee. Exhale. Last time like this. So inhale up and over. Good. Pull down. Take it across the chest. Pull back. Last time. Good, down. Both arms up and both arms down. So if any of you slid out a little bit like I did, come in, because it's not gymnastics. I don't want you guys to end up in a split today. That's next week's class. I'm just kidding. So keep your right hand on the right thigh, left arm reaches up. We're coming over, inhale, resistance band is there, pull it back. Exhale, switching to the opposite leg, pressing through the heels, come across. Exhale, towards the knee or ankle, come up, good, up overhead, inhale, lengthen, exhale, across the chest, exhale, towards the ankle, good, keep going, make sure we're breathing, and using that resistance band, so I try to have you keep your thoughts with me during our exercises, so we're not too worried about whatever we're doing later on. We'll get to that when the time comes, but right now, you guys are giving yourselves some time to stretch, get limber, get a little silly. One more time, up and over, pulling down. So this is not so serious, we're just moving and breathing, oxygenating our blood. Beautiful job, so both arms up and down. If the feet went out again, bring them in. Okay, inhale up, exhale, let's do some squats, reach up, exhale, good, inhale. We're just going to change the arm position now, so stay right here, and now I want you to scoop, bring the fingers together in front, and then slide your fingers up the center line, moving in super slow motion as the legs straighten. We reach up, lengthening through the spine, arms come down, wiggle the fingers, sprinkling happy dust all around the land. Fingers together. Come on up. Reach up, lengthen, wiggle your fingers, yes, fingers together, come on up. So our torso is in a beautiful upright position. So even as you come down here, right, so I'm a little tilted because I'm bringing my fingers together to scoop the goodness up, and then my spine lengthens and super slowly the legs straighten. Come up, last time like this. So come and bend a little to get the scoop of the earth. What's the scoop? Come on up. And yeah, I guess I'm a little silly today. It's been a windy week, so windy thoughts, right? Okay, let's kick our legs out a little. So give our legs a little bit of a break. And so as we kick this out, it's like the opposite arm and leg go front. So anytime if you're needing to, please go ahead and hold on to that chair, the wall, whatever you have near you if you're not feeling super terrific about your balance today. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Take those kicks across the body. The arms go in the opposite direction. So when my left leg kicks to the right, arms right, and then switch, or I think I said that wrong, I'm trying to do my mirror image thing, but we're breathing. So it's 4, 3, 2, 1. Switches to a knee lift, one hand on either side of the knee. So notice how we're going very slowly here so that we're spending time standing on one leg. That's why the chair is there, or the wall is there, or whatever piece of furniture you're using for your support. So just 4, 3, 2, good. Let's circle the arms up and over to the outside, the opposite knee. So as you're lifting these knees, you might not be lifting them up quite as high as me. You can even be, I should have said this earlier, tapping out to the front if you're really not feeling the balance. But if you're able to be here, just do 4 more. 3, 2, And let's stand on our left foot. Here's where the chair might come in handy. If you're using it, make sure it's close enough so you're not reaching over. You want this torso to be upright. So left foot's on the ground, left knee is soft, foot flexed on the right, and just extend and bend. Then the arm goes sideways, extend, bend. As the leg extends, you're pulling the arm back. Maybe both arms if you're not holding on to the chair. So here for 4, 3, good, 2 more. 1 more, hold it there, point. So our foot was flexed. Now I want you to point the toe. Hold your chair if you need it. Now I'm pulling your leg, I'm pulling your leg. So point the toe, tap and lift as if I was pulling that leg. So I want you to feel this coming right here from the hip crease. Pull back and out. If you're using the arms, you're here, or just one arm if you're holding your chair. Good, feel that in the hip. Just 4 more. 3, 2 more. Last one. Good, and then come down, wiggle. So you should have felt that in the right hip, but also that left leg that was holding you upright. You kind of feel all those muscles in there. So it's a little bit intense. So let's go back to the front kicks with the opposite arm and leg reaching out to the front. Good. So 4 more. 3, 2. Start to kick the leg across the body. Arms come towards the opposite side. The arms could be lower too if it's too much to keep it up at shoulder level. So one thing that happens, not that this is a cardio class because it's not meant to be, but whenever our arms are at our heart level or higher, it's going to automatically bring our heart rate up. So if it's too much and you feel a little out of breath, just bring the arms down lower than heart level, okay? So just 4 and 3, 2. Let's take it to that knee lift. One hand on either side of the knee. Good. Breathe. 4 more. 4 and 3. 2 more. Great job, everyone. Arms circle, rainbow arms. Hands come to the outside of the opposite knee. Good, nice deep breaths here. Good, so 4 and 3. 2 more. Good, go back down, right to center, just 4. We're gonna be landing on our right foot. So right here, good. So here, flex this left foot, lift the leg up, extend and bend. If you need to hold on, you hold on to a piece of furniture close by or move your chair. As the leg kicks out, the arm pulls back. Foot is flexed, so that means the toes are pointing upward as the leg extends. So keep going here. So 4 and 3, 2 more. 2, last one, holding it out there. Now point the toe. Tap the toe down, lift it up, lift up, good, up. So really feel the movement coming out from this hip, this left hip. 4 more here. 1, 2, 2 more. Great job. Excellent. Woo, wiggle out your hips. Wiggle out the hips. Okay. Excellent. So everybody, how about we all take a quick sip of water? Okay. And then come right back when you're ready. Sometimes I get so excited I forget to give that little mini water break. Okay, we're back. Break over. If you're still having your water, it's okay, but come back when you're ready. Okay, so let's do those chores, those mundane chores. So let's start. I don't know about, I love the window washer ones. I don't know about you guys, maybe not so much, but I mean, I love the window washers in this class, not so much doing it in real life, no. But here we are, stick 'em up hands, right? Or jazz hands, jazz hands. Here, I'm sorry, silly today. So we're in that stance, reach up. It's a great, great big window. Let's first take it over to our right side. So the arms are gonna reach right, the right knee bends, we're reaching. Now watch my right elbow comes down, but the left arm still comes over to get that spot there in the corner, and I'm feeling that stretch. Pull back. Try to keep your hands side by side. So here you're in that beautiful plie squat, but the legs are gonna straighten, slowly reaching up. Tilt over, same side every time. So tilt to your right, right elbow down, left arm's reaching, pull it back, hands side by side, press into both heels, come all the way up, tilt over to the right, right elbow bends, left arm's reaching, pull the left arm back, right here, press into both heels, come on up. And we're gonna do 2 more times, over to your right, right elbow bends, left arm's reaching, pulling it back, press into the heels, come on up, last time, here we go. Bend the knee, elbow down, reach, pull back, good, press up. And then just take the arms down for a little break, just in case you have to regroup, if your feet slid out. And then that's it, we're doing it again, so reach up. So of course we've got to go to the other side. It's one of those huge windows. So bend over, bending that left knee. Left elbow comes down, right arm's reaching. Watch the elbow, you pull back, hands side by side, plie squat, press into the heels to come on up. Good, tilt over to your left, left elbow bends, right arm's reaching, pulling the right arm back. Knees bend, press through the heels, slowly come up, tilt, good, elbow bends, reach, pull back, hands by side by side, come on up, 2 more times over here, good, bend, reaching, pull back, good, and come on up, last time, reach that arm. Pull it back. You're right here. Coming up. Coming down. Coming up. Plie squats. Oh, you didn't know I was going to say that. Good. Press through both heels. Come on down. If it's too much on the legs, remember, you could just do the arms. That's fine. So let's see if we can imagine as we come down with the arms, we're pulling those resistance bands. Can we also bring our awareness back to the belly? Pull your belly button into the spine 2 more times. 1 more time. Stay low. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Come sliding out. Wiggle your hips. Good. And come on back up to standing for a sec. You could kind of pedal out your legs a little bit here. Good. So next, we're going to push a heavy piece of furniture out of the way and then bring a different piece back in, basically. So this is another one we have to use our imagination, but maybe not so much because if you're like me, you've been moving furniture around every time you go to Zoom with somebody, right? We're always gotta clear our spaces. Unless you're lucky enough to have one of those grand foyers that they show on those home shows. But anyway, here we are. So we're gonna take our hands like so and imagine, so this piece of furniture right here actually happens to be very heavy, and I do move that. So I probably look like this. So press, press. So make sure that this knee though is over the ankle. If your feet are too close together and the knee goes over the toe, that's not good for your knees. So big, wide stance, so we're pressing. And then you're like, oh wait, I gotta pull it back. So grab a hold and engage those core muscles, pull back. And then we're gonna press again. Bend that right knee. Press into the right heel as we pull the belly in, come back up, pull in those resistance bands. And again, exhale, press. Holding on, pull back. 2 more times, press. Good, inhale, pull back. Once more like that. Good, and pull back. Really feeling that in the glute if you're pressing into the heel of the right leg. So we're gonna just take it over to the other side. So left toe out to the left, right foot rotated in a little, press, push it, checking your alignment, make sure your knee is over the ankle, press, belly pulled in as you pull back, press forward, bend the knee, press into the heel to pull yourselves back. Good, and again, press into the heel to come back up. And let's do 2 more on this side. 1. One more time. Beautiful. Now we're gonna alternate. So to me, this one kind of reminds me of like Tai Chi. So I think it looks very graceful when you're performing this one. So let's do it. Same exact thing. We're just going right, center, and then over to the left. So let's push that piece of furniture right. Grab a hold of those resistance bands, belly tight, pull up, rotate your toes, press left. Inhale, belly tight, pull back, rotate and press, and pull. Good, other side. So remember, we are deliberately moving in slow motion because I want the muscles to be doing all of this work as we press into the heels, right? And we're just gonna do it 1 more on each side like this. Press, pull back. Last time. Good, and come back up. Good, and just rest for a sec. And then we're gonna do those weed pullers. So that one's also I guess that's my other favorite. I don't know, I think they're equally favorite. So weed pullers, I don't really like pulling the real weeds, just like I don't really like washing the real windows, but in the exercise, I think this one's really effective. So let's start on our right side again. You want to keep your right hand onto the right thigh, bend in that knee, reach your left hand down. Now again, if it feels like the ankle is a million miles away, you're going to come to the knee. Check out my back. So you want to keep a flat back like that, so you're not kind of rounding. Try to keep your shoulders back, belly tight, and you're reaching down. So now the weed is heavy. As you're in this position right here, you should feel this in this right gluteal muscle. So think about the right heel, press into the heel, you're pulling that weed, point your elbow up so the hand is pressing against the thigh, not the knee. Press up, reach back. And again, if you have a shoulder issue, you're just reaching up. If you can, you're reaching back. And then take the left arm back around. Belly is tight, reaching down, press into the heel. Pull up, point the elbow up, open the heart, reach back, rotate around, nice strong belly, nice flat back. Pull up, elbow up, rotate, straighten the leg, come around and down. Good, pull up, open the arm, and 2 more on this side. Good, press into the thigh, not the knee, with the right hand. And last time. Pull up, open, good, and then just come around. We'll switch sides, so sometimes, I don't know about you, maybe my floor is so clean because all we do anymore is clean, but my feet slip out, so just be careful, okay? Left hand, left thigh. Right hand reaches down to pull the weeds. Nice flat back, belly tight. Pull up. So watch the right elbow. Elbow points up, reaching back as the left leg straightens. come around, belly tight, bend the knee, reach down, elbow points up, we open, straightening the leg, come around, bend the knee, good, pull up, elbow points up, we open, and again, come around and down, pulling up, open, excuse me, I'm losing my voice, I think that's the allergies from all the wind, right? Pollen flying around. So 2 more times. Belly is tight, pull up, point the elbow up, straighten the leg. And last time. Good, come on up, open, and then just come back down and around. Okay, so take another quick sip of water, come right back, and try to give you 3 water breaks so I don't forget. But don't, as long as you know, you can also take a water break even if I'm not like it's water break time. I just didn't want to lose my voice while I'm trying to talk to you guys. Okay, so next, let's take, so remember earlier we did this kind of hugging the great big beach ball over. So I'll go sideways because I do want you to see what we're doing here with the arms. So come into that, the toes outward, so that neck plie stance, toes out, heels inward. When you come down, your knees are over the ankles, so make sure your feet are wide enough. So inhale, open. So right here, we're gonna come into a flat back and pull the belly in. Flip your hands over so the palms are up. We're gonna bring the arms around. Right arm's gonna grasp the left finger. So fingers pull, and then slowly roll up to this beautiful standing position. And then we're gonna draw the figure 8 in front. Let the knees bend side by side. We're breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. Open the chest, tilt forward. Good. So this time the opposite hand's going to be in front. So that now the left hand will grasp the fingers. The right fingers roll all the way up. Come into your plie squat, and then rotate left and right. So knees bend, pressing through the heels. Good. So we're going to do 4 and 3, 2, 1. Good. Come up. Exhale, open the chest, tilt forward, palms up, flat back position. Right hand's in front again, grasping the fingers, roll up, knees are soft, come all the way up. Right and left, figure 8 position, bend the knees, breathe. Good. 1 more on each side. How we doing? Good. The more we pull these arms, the more you feel it in the shoulders. Release. Inhale. Last time. Exhale. Come forward. Flat back. Palms up. Bring your left arm in front. Clasp your fingers. Roll up. Softening the knees. We're here. And then rotate left, right. So you're kind of pulling the arms away to get that nice stretch in the shoulders. 4, 3, good. 2, last 1. Beautiful. Come on up. Exhale down. Walk your feet in. Give your hands a little stretch. So interlock the fingers. Pulling the arms down. Pull your shoulders back. Take a few deep breaths here. 1 more breath. Great. Wiggle out your shoulders again. Okay. So, keeping your left hand on the left thigh. Take your right arm. We're going to throw the frisbee across and back. Good. So, let's slow this down even more so we can concentrate on pressing into the heels, switching the movement, Belly's pulled in, exhaling across. Inhale to open. Exhale across. Inhale. 2 more times. Last time. Good, and gracefully switch to your left arm. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So I am reaching my arm back, but you might not be. If that hurts your shoulder, you might be straight out at shoulder level here. Remember, you're honoring your own body here today with me. Pull your belly in. 2 more on this side. Good. Switching gracefully again. With the right arm, when we come across, we're adding on. So elbow points up, left leg straightens, left leg bends again, scoop low. Inhale, take the arm up, switch the weight over. Now, right elbow, so press into the left heel, right elbow comes to the hip. Take the right arm across, pressing up, pushing down, scooping low, all the way up and over. Good, elbow down, come across, press up, push down, scoop low, all the way up and over. Good, elbow down, come across, press up, push down, scoop, all the way up and over, elbow down. 2 more on this side. So press up, push down, scoop, up and over. Good. Last time. On this side. Press. Beautiful. Scooping both arms up. Exhale down, right hand to right thigh. Left arm's going to be your working arm. Come across right here. Elbow points up. Press back down, scoop low, up and over. Reach, stretch, elbow towards the hip. Come across. Push up. Press back down. Good. Scoop low. All the way up and over. Good. Elbow down. Come across. Press up. Push down. Scoop. All the way up and over. And down. Good. And across. Up. Press down. Scoop. We're doing 2 more, everybody. So elbow down. Come across. Push up. Press back down. Scoop. All the way up. And last time. Come across. Up. Press down. Scooping both arms up. Exhale down. Good. So walk that in to center and wiggle out your legs. So let's work a little bit into the quadriceps with some squats. So quadriceps and glutes. If you need to, hold on. I'll go sideways. So I like to go sideways so I can show you guys the proper alignment of a squat. So here's the proper alignment. So first of all, feet are about 6 to 8 inches apart and toes line up side by side. And then when you go to squat, if you like, you can hold on to a chair with both hands. You can bend the knees like so, so that as if there was another chair behind you and your knees go over the ankles. So what I see as an instructor, and most instructors will see, when we ask people to do a squat, they kind of do something like this. And that's kind of really bad for your knees. So I always try to have people imagine there's another chair right there behind you, so that really the lever is here in the hip area, and the knees are bending, and then we're coming up. Okay, so you got it? Holding the chair. Now we're all together with this. Belly's pulled in. Inhale down. Exhale. Good. Inhale down. If you like, and you don't need to hold on, let's add the arms forward as we go down, pulling back to come up. Inhaling. Press through those heels to come up. Let's do 4. Good. Inhale. 3. How are we doing? 2 more. Beautiful. Now we're staying down right here. Stay down. Your butt's back. We're pulsing up. 2, 3. Belly pulled in. 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you stay down? Yes, you can. Hold. Breathe. Here's where you don't hold your breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more great big breath. I know you're smiling with me. As slowly as you can, press into the soles of the feet. Come up. Wiggle it out. Okay. Let's work into the calf muscle a little bit. Stepping. Let's see. So your right foot is going to be forward, left foot back. So right now, can we have both heels down on the ground? It's great if you can have a chair on this one, because why not, right? So heel is down, torso's upright. It actually helps you. The reason I like a chair for this one, by the way, is I can press into the chair, and if I press my hands into the chair, I could go deeper and let my shoulders drop more and feel that spinal extension. Okay, so if you can, hold on. Now, we're just going to come up onto those left toes in the back there. Pelvic tilting forward. Feel this in the quadricep and hip flexor. Come straight down, and then press the heel back into a calf stretch. Ready? So it's the 4 moves. We're coming up, pelvic tilt forward, straight down, heel back, and again, up, forward, down, heel, again, up, tilt, straight down, and heel. 2 more times. Come up so high in that toe that you really are feeling that stretch. Okay, now heel goes down, toes come up and down. Maybe you can here release the chair. Inhale up, or if you need to hold with one hand stays on the chair, like so. So here we're going for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, hold. Press back through that heel, calf stretch. Nice. So we're gonna just slide that back foot up a little bit, so that foot's still further back. Now I want to stretch into the Achilles tendon. So that's like below the calf muscle there. So both knees are going to bend here. And first, push your hip back a little, push your butt back. And now notice the difference when you kind of pelvic tilt forward. When you pelvic tilt forward, you can feel that stretch just above the heel there. Might not be the greatest sensation in the world, but that's your Achilles tendon. So say, good morning, Achilles tendon. Come on up. Woo! Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Switching legs. So now that left leg's going to be in the front, right leg all the way back. So we begin with the heel down. So, of course, the belly's pulled in. We're coming up. Pelvic tilt forward. Go straight down and press the heel back. Up, tilt, straight down, back, up, tilt, down, press the heel, up, and tilt, down, heel 2 more times. Heel. Last time like that with all 4 moves. Beautiful. Now just up high on the back toe. All the way up. Get up on that tiptoe and down. Holding the chair with one hand, or if you're okay with the balance here, you can use both arms up. Exhale down. So our inhale is on the up. Our exhale is in the down position. 4 more times. And 3. Last 2. Last 1. Good, keep the heel down, nice calf stretch here. Heel is pressing back on this right leg. Good, now keeping the left knee soft, step the right foot up a little bit, not all the way. Feet are still hip distance apart. And then we come down. So first, push your butt back a little, just notice the sensation. And then I want you to pelvic tilt forward and see the big difference. So just that tiny little movement right here is a huge difference. You should be feeling the sensation if you're pelvic tilting forward, just above the heel into that Achilles tendon. One more breath. Excellent. Come on up. Wiggle your legs. Okay. Woo. So one more water break. We're going to just do a couple of arms now before we go into our ending meditation so we can get on with this beautiful sunny day. Okay, so here we're going to stand with feet about shoulder distance apart, knees are soft, palms facing out from one another, okay? And you could bend the knees even more so we can get into that squat position, belly tight. Exhale, press the elevator doors open and resist on the way in. So if you're resistant, you're gonna really feel this in your shoulders here. Exhale, press, inhale. Good, exhale, press. Inhale, bend the elbows. Good, and again. 4. Remember, you're using your imagination here. These are the heaviest doors ever. 2 more times. Good, last time like that. Nice. So give a little mini break. And break's over. Bring the arms back out there. I'm only kidding. You guys know you can take a break whenever you need to. So here my palms are still facing away, right? And now I am standing, and you are too, in a pool full of jello. And we're going to try to push down against that jello. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, return. So notice how it's really not a very big movement at all. Right? It's just really a few inches. The elbows are bent, and as you pull down, you're going to really feel this in the shoulders, in the backs of the arms, like towards the triceps. And we're going to go for 4 and 3. 2 more. Last one. Great. Okay, wiggle out your shoulders for a little mini break. Next, we're going to take those arms out there again. This time, fingers are pointing forward towards me, away from you. Okay. Now, we're going to kind of lift up a little, and the fingers rotate down. Again, it's not a very big movement. The fingers are going to rotate down about 45 degrees. This you're going to feel in the back of the shoulders. If it's too much, please take it easy. Up and back to neutral. Right, so you're feeling that. You're smiling, you're breathing. Good. So 4, 3, 2 more, 1 more. Good. Oh, goodness. Take the arms around in front into an X position. So we're all on the same page. Left arm will be on the bottom, right arm on top. Bring the backs of the hands together into your eagle arm position, pulling downward. So if your arms were kind of up here, pull them down. Good. And now the shoulders should be down away from the ears. Now keeping the shoulders down, just push the elbows up an inch or 2 without letting the shoulders come for the ride. So it's kind of right here if you can. Some people are not that flexible in the shoulders. If it's just the backs of the hands that are together, that's perfectly fine. And then release. Let the arms come out. Switching, so the right arm comes, left arm on top, bend the elbows to your eagle arms. Pulling the arms down. Again, I'll go this side. Good. And feel the shoulders release. You're looking straight ahead. Keep the shoulders down. Lift the elbows up and into two. It's a totally different sensation. So just breathe into this for 2 more great big breaths. 1 more breath. Beautiful job. Arms come down and up and back down again. So here's where we're going to go ahead and sit into a chair, please. I'm going to bring my chair just a little bit closer because I want you guys to hear me clearly so that you can completely relax. I don't want to get too close because I really don't like to be in the spotlight. All right, everyone. So let's just, come here, give yourselves a big hug. Rotate yourselves from side to side. Good. Then again with the other arm on top. Great big squeeze. Like you mean it. Beautiful job today. Holding onto the sides of the chair. Pull your shoulder blades together. Tilt forward a little bit. So if you're holding the chair, you're going to feel this sensation in the spine. Good. Let the head come down. Hands come to the legs. We're going to roll up. Exhale. All right. So it's meditation time. So when we sit for our meditation, please make sure your feet are flat on the ground. So you're not kind of crossing that cross-leg position, you know. You want your feet to be grounded. And if you feel like maybe you have feelings of anxiety or things that are kind of out there, let your hands come to the thighs, palms down. If you're able to, the palms are up with, you got this okay sign. Everything's going to be okay. Palms up. Okay, that enables you to just tune into some more creativity, ideas that are out there. Okay, so you guys just go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale completely. And 1 more breath. Now allowing your breath to return to natural. Just completely relaxing. When you release the old ways of being, you make room for new ways to move in and take root. Witness if there's anything that you might need to let go of to make room for this new way of being to take root in your life. Do you have any habits, self-images, or beliefs about the world that stand in the way of change? Notice what is invested in the old way. What is more comfortable with everything remaining the same? And talk this over with yourself. Have patience and generosity toward yourself. Decide what you want to do and imagine doing it. Take a deep breath in and release. Be patient with the change process. Change takes time. Feel yourself letting go of the old patterns and breathe them out. Release them with your breath. Feel a shift inside. Know that you're making change. Feel it. It might feel awkward and unfamiliar at first, but in time, this new experience will have grown into your life and become completely ordinary. What has been will live only in memory. Know that this is so, and welcome change. So now, let's just bring our hands together in prayer today in our closing salutations as we bow our heads. Send blessings to one another that have joined in with us today, and blessings to everyone out there, that they may find peace as we are all forced to change. And let's embrace our change. Let's embrace our families and friends, even if we have to do that from a distance. And feel gratitude for our health and courage. A flower doesn't look to the flower next to it and compete. It just blooms. Namaste. And thank you for joining me today. Have a beautiful, blessed day. I'll see you out there.